It's Friday again, which means it's time for more live tarot readings. That's what we do every Friday at AromaG's Botanica, 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. So if you're new here, you come in, I pull one card, and it sort of gives you the energy of the answer of your reading. For more details, you might need a longer reading, but it pretty much gives you answers to yeses, nos, maybes, or sort of leads you down the right direction. So I'm G. You are here with AromaG's Botanica. We are a spiritual shop in Nashville, Tennessee, and have supplies for hoodoo, witchcraft, pagan, and all sorts of all paths spiritual supplies. So make sure to check out our website at AromaG's.com. I'm going to shuffle, and the first thing I usually do is pull a card for the energy of the week, or the next couple of days. Depends on your situation. There's lots of people already in the room. We've already got a super sticker. In case you don't know what a super sticker is, let me tell you what a super sticker is. I haven't gone over this in a while. Let's say you don't want just one card. You want 3 cards. Then you'll need to do a super sticker. See, over here, the green level is just $5. If you do the $5 green level, and you need to be on YouTube to do this, I'll pull 3 cards. And when we get to the end of the session, if you'll just do it at the $1 level, that's the dark blue, I'll keep going. I'll keep reading. Not for 8 hours, but you get the drift. So that is what super stickers and super chats are. Either one works, but you need to be on YouTube to actually have that work. So who have we got in the room? We got Ashley, Laura. Is it Marijana or Marijuana? M Lady, DGP, Joanna Mansour. Joanna, I'm wearing my necklace. Our birthday gift. Let's see. So what's the energy of the week? I'm going to be shuffling here. I'm going to show you something while I'm shuffling. If you are not a subscriber to our YouTube channel, what the hell are you waiting for? We've been putting out some really good stuff, and I want to show you this. Look at all these guided meditation videos we've been putting out here lately. Guided meditation for stress, only 2 minutes. The Witch's Cottage guided meditation. That one was pretty cool. Meet your ancestors. Spirit guide meditation. Here we have candle meditation. 7 minutes to still the mind. Morning meditation. Create the life you desire. 6-minute morning meditation. Here's a couple. It's just moonlight over a lake and music, but most of these are guided. And you can see we actually have we're over 1,000 videos now. And you can also actually go back and see some of these classes that were taught at the Folk Magic Festival over the years, which are like 45 minutes long of magical classes. So if you are not a subscriber to our YouTube channel, you're missing out on a lot of stuff. Energy of the week. Nostalgia. This card is about things from childhood that maybe make you feel warm or comforted. It can be about, it doesn't have to go as far back as childhood. It can be just you were in a place that made you feel safe at home, comfortable. So it could be time to revisit that, or, call up some old friends or something, old family members. Maybe it's time to visit, or to return to the way you used to think about stuff. So first, I'm going to tackle who was in the room first. which was Joanna with her $50 super sticker. Like I said, it's $5. Some people like to tip us. Some people enjoy what we do, like to show us their appreciation. We appreciate them too. She said, Joanna said 3 cards on travel. One on property being left while traveling. Well, you and me talked about that the other day. We covered that in your paid reading, but I'll pull the cards again. We're going to pull 3 Lenormands for your travel, and we're going to pull 1 from the tarot on the property. Let's see. It is the Lily, which is, it's a card sometimes of retirement, sometimes of future planning. Hope that make sure everything is well planned out for the trip. The Moon card, which is things that are sort of hidden from you. It could be some unexpected bumps in the road. In the Mountain, which will be there'll be some sort of challenge with this trip. It could be just silly things that come up that just sort of get in the way with what you were wanting to happen. Get in the way of the plans that you had in your head. It could also be car trouble. You never know. It's just some sort of some sort of unexpected thing. I don't see that it's anything big. I just see that the trip will not go in the way you had it planned out in your head, you know. And a card on the property being left while traveling. Well, if the cards will separate, it's just a card of travel. 6 of Swords is a card of travel. Make sure you've got, I believe you've got security, you've got cameras. I think it'll be okay. You're not going to have to be on a long trip. So I think everything will be fine. I think it's just a nod to the traveling. DGP. Ask, will I pull a card to see if someone will be okay who's in the hospital, that I may or may not want to answer that type of question. I don't answer types of questions as like, will this person live or die? No one knows that. No one knows that. But we will just see a card to see if they're going to be okay, if they'll leave the hospital. I think so. Ace of Cups. It is right now. Everyone's emotions are high because the person has been ill. I don't really see them not leaving the hospital. So I think they'll be fine, at least for this go around. M Lady, can I have a message for my deities, please? Huh. This card, yeah, I shuffled. This card came back up. It's revisiting nostalgia. It's revisiting childhood. It could be childhood dreams. It could be reigniting a dream you initially had. I think this is a meaning for you. It's trying to revisit a dream you once had that you set aside. It's time to go back to that. Marajana, can I have a message, please? I don't know what it is you're facing, but you'll be victorious in it. There's some little thing you will win. You'll come out on top. So hopefully you know what that is. Ashley says, happy Friday, boo. General card for me. All right, boo. Boo hoo. It's the sun. So I always say this card is either everything's great, everything's happy, or some sort of light will be shed onto a situation. There could be an aha moment. There could be new information comes up where you finally get what the missing link is. Laura Strobel, going to be brave and ask for a general card. I just started shuffling the Lenormand deck, so we'll see what it says. General. Is this the theme for today? In the Lenormand deck, the child card is also about nostalgia, looking at things, your old dreams, your old friends. It's also looking at things with childlike enthusiasm. That's funny because last night I could not go to sleep. It's a very silly movie, but if you haven't seen it, you need to see it. It's 13 going on 30. It's a stupid movie, but I've seen it a couple of times and I love it. I like Mark Ruffalo. And so yeah, it's almost like this revisiting as an adult your life. If you remember that old Tom Hanks movie, Big, so it's looking at your adult life as if you were still a child and approaching the situations the way a child would. So sometimes we often need to get back to doing something like that. If you don't have one of these yet, these new AromaG's mugs, they're on our merch website, merch.aromags.com. Pretty cool, huh? Alicia wants a message. Well, you've laid out some things. You've made some a good start in something, but it's time to do some more planning. You need some more planning in this. Really looking at everything, assessing what is what should stay, what should go. So that's what that card means. Hello, Tony I. Good morning. Nice to see you here. Elizabeth Ramos. Oh, today's my birthday. Any advice from Spirit for year 30? Oh, you're not in your 20s anymore. I'm not in my 20s, my 30s, or my 40s, and I'm almost out of my 50s. So. Spirit says, be thankful for that. You're about to embark on a new journey. When you turn 30, you begin to look at things a little bit differently. Also, 30 is the time where you've come into your final look. It's when usually someone is at their most beautiful. They're finally settled. They got a little bit of wisdom on their side, but they still have enough energy to party. So, it's all good. But yeah, you're about to embark on a new phase of life. So embrace it. Let's see. That was Elizabeth, Laura. Hello, Jane. Good morning from Donaldson. Jane, what's a card? Seven of Swords. It's sometimes a card of theft. Theft doesn't mean someone's going to break into your house and steal your jewelry. It can mean they can steal an idea, or they can just take things away from you. Like they take up too much of your time. So be guarded. First of all, lock your doors in the next week, or be more guarded of your time. Don't give it too freely away to everyone who asks for it, where you don't have any time for yourself and become overwhelmed. It's hard for me to read that. Is that 1117? Let's see. 1117 Jasmine. He wants a general card. Also a card of planning. This is initial planning. Unlike the card I pulled for someone else, it's like it's you've had an idea, but you haven't made it concrete. Um, really need to make a pro and a con list, put some things to paper. You have an idea, but you haven't fleshed it out. So time to do that. Inspired Soul wants to know what's going on in my energy. I don't know, but it's telling you just hold on. It'll be okay. It's the Strength card. Just hold on a little bit longer and it will shift. Energy always shifts. Ebb and flow, ebb and flow. If you have to, go out and do something you've never done before. Shake things up. Shake up your routine. That can often break energy patterns. Imelda wants a card. And I'm moving over to Lenormand. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. You're going to get some sort of message this next week in the mail or an email, a postcard, something like that. Usually the letter isn't a phone call. There's some sort of paperwork coming your way. Email, we would consider paperwork because it's electronic paperwork. So if you've been looking for a message or you've been waiting for results of something or, like a test result, or you're waiting to get a bid back about something, whatever, you're going to get a message in mail or email this next week about whatever's been going on in your head. Rosie Jane, I'm not going to repeat the name that you said in your question, even though it's in the chat. I'm getting emails from someone, a third-party estate agent with a problem in selling my home. Could you pull a card about him, please? First of all, if you don't know this person and you're just getting emails, what the hell does he know about your house? I don't know what the situation is, but we get calls at least every other day. People trying to buy our damn house. It's like it's not for sale. And it's a star card. In Lenormand, the star card specifically means having lots of different options. So whatever options he's offering you, those are not your only options. Meaning, don't just take his advice. Do research, talk to other people. Bridget wants a card. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. The woman card, usually this is an indicator of the person asking a question. Usually I had to pull another one that goes with it. But this one, the woman is the key to your answer. I don't know. Let me give you an example. If you were wanting to start a business, maybe you should start it with this woman you know. If you need advice, there's a woman in your life who will have the answer. Something is tied to a woman in your life. And that will be the key to the question you really have behind this question. Let's see. Abby Van Etten, what is the vibe around me this summer? I don't know, but I would say wear sunscreen. Oh, a card popped out. The vibe is 9 of Cups. I think this summer will go well. There'll be lots of memories made, lots of trips with friends, lots of chance to show off your talents. It's a good card. So you're gonna have lots of good things this summer. Licia wants a card. The star card, which the star card isn't normally read as having lots of options. I pulled that over from Lenormand, but to me, it's about the star card can also mean like Pandora's box. opening up, um, in Pandora's box, opening up problems you don't need to. Um, the star is also about spinning your wheels. So be careful how you use your time. Let's see. Ashley Hawkins wants a card. Where are we? We're at 10:50. We're going to go a few more minutes. Let me know in the chat if anytime you would like a different kind of show too, not to replace this one, but maybe another day to go with it. Just a Q&A show. Or maybe, hey, y'all show up and ask me questions. Not tarot, not pulling a card, but asking questions. So let me know about that. Ashley, it's the Lover's card. If there's someone in your life who's already in your life, time to pump up the romance or do a little date night or something. If there's not, they may be approaching soon. Be ready. Pat Haley says, good morning. I've been single for 40 years. At 71, will I meet my partner? Will we be happy? Thank you. Happy Mother's Day. Well, don't forget after, let's see, 40, 50, 60, 70, 40 years, you're setting your ways. If you want to get into a relationship at this point, you have to be willing to compromise. Can you do that after 40 years? Give up your freedom to, to put someone else first. It is the Nine of Swords. I don't necessarily see a solid relationship happening, although, so I'm going to pull another one with this. There is a strong another type of relationship happening, a stronger bond of a friendship, someone who could be more of like a partner, but they're really more of a friend than a romantic relationship, which does leave you room to, hey, maintain your lifestyle and they maintain theirs because you're not in the same house. At this moment, I don't see it happening, but I tell everyone, a tarot reading is a snapshot of the moment you ask me this question. And if you go and do things different this next week, conduct yourself differently, start talking to different people, do different things, you can change that energy and the reading may be totally different 2 weeks from now. So it's not set in stone. That was the long answer. Rob, hope you're doing well. Thank you for your help. My question is, I have 2 women that are interested in me. Can I know which one I should pick, please? Now, come on, you don't need to know a card for this. You know in your gut, your instinct, which one is right for you. And it might be neither one. Just because both of them are interested doesn't mean either one is the right one for you. I'm going to pull a card, but you don't base answers like this on cards. You know in your gut which one is more loving, which one is less drama. Hell, which one has a better credit score? I don't know. Which would mean we're being more responsible. The Lover's card. Well, how are we going to go with this? One or the other? Okay, with the Lover's card. We're going to pull this one, and we're going to pull 2 more. Now, stop. Think. Which woman is number 1? Have that in your head. Which woman's number 1? Which one are we going to designate as number 2? And I'm going to pull 2 cards for here is number 1 and number 2. Number 2 is a better fit. This is This is number one. She's going to be more work. Might be worth it, though. Number two, probably a better fit. She has more of her shit together. But, they've each got their own good qualities, their own shit. This one could be a little bit more imperious, a little bit have more expectations of you than maybe you want to give. And this one, it can either mean the relationship would be more work, or they're willing to work at a relationship. That's why I said it's hard to do with cards. Your gut knows. And if anything, take some more time. Do you have to pick one right now? I hope that helped either way. Bridget says, my main deity, Hecate, probably has a lot to do with that reading. Thank you. I just came out with a new book called Hecate, Goddess of Witchcraft, which you can get on Amazon. It came out 2 weeks ago. Let's see. Kimberly. We're planning to move to Nashville and fell through. I'm so sad I didn't visit the store. Planned to come when we moved. We ended up somewhere better in North Carolina. Where is somewhere better than here? So sad I didn't come there, though, while we were an hour away. We are too. What were you thinking? Best energy shop in all I visited in the U.S. Hope you can pull a card for a path I'm on now. We're sad you didn't come on our way too. Like I said, what were you thinking? You're on the right path. It's the victory card. You landed where you meant to land. So some sort of opportunity is going to present itself there. North Carolina is not that far. Reverend James, come visit us from North Carolina. You can travel over here. Let's see. All right, guys. It's almost 11. I'm going to take 3 more questions. I'm going to go down the list. If I didn't get to you, there's always next Friday. Jessica, if you have time for a card, I'd love it. The Hierophant. This can be a card of returning to your spirituality. It can also be just a matter of reminding you don't always have all the answers, and there could be someone with more knowledge, more experience that you need to turn to for advice. Hey, we just got a new pope, one that was born in America, and the Pope card comes up. Of course, you've got 78 chances for that card to come up, but sob. Will my relationship go back to normal? I'm not quite sure at this point. Was there some sort of betrayal in the relationship? One that still needs to be repaired or mended? If so, work on that. If there's anything to ask forgiveness for and you haven't, or you haven't worked through the motions of that, do that. But in this exact moment, it's not on the road to repair. Give it more time and then ask the question again. George says, hello, sir. Can I ask a question? Will I receive any good news within 2 weeks? Very depressed. Well, don't be depressed. Sometimes we just have to hold on and wait. Things usually work out in the end, but sometimes people don't give it enough time. 2 weeks. I think you are going to get good news within 2 weeks. It's the Four of Wands. Everyone in this card's happy. They're all welcoming in the good news. the good things that are going to happen. So hold on a little while longer. Pat Haley, do you do readings outside your store? I actually don't do readings in the store. I only do them over the phone. Although we do have 2 different readers every day of the week. Every day of the week. 2 shifts. Usually someone from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. and then 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. There's someone different. But always call the store and double check if you're going to make a trip just for that, because you never know. Sometimes people catch a cold or have a doctor's appointment and they're not, but most of the time someone's there. If you want to book with me, you go to my website, folkmagicstudio.com. Let's see. To book a private reading, folkmagicstudio.com, or for Reverend Roy, you go to healingamulet.com, and both of our websites have a button for book a reading. And I'll do one more psalm. Now, didn't I already answer one for you a little bit ago? I think I did. Yeah, only one per customer on these because there's so many who wants it. Melissa Speaks to Spirit says, "Hi, am I too late?" Well, never waste your question in a chat with saying that. Just immediately ask your question. But I see you did do it down here. I would like to know how long I expect success on my YouTube channel. I pull cards, but I want your opinion. Well, we've been on here for years, and we're still waiting for that. So, first of all, in the chat room, share your YouTube channel. Let everyone. How many people are in here? 14 people. There were 27 earlier. Put in the chat. It won't show up as a link. But tell us the name of your YouTube channel. What do you do? What do you talk about? And are you posting all the time, consistently? It's still a juggling act. You still haven't found that sweet spot like us. We haven't always found that either. Do a mixture of evergreen content, do lives, do shorts, shorts don't make you a lot of money, by the way, if you're trying to get monetized. Longer content does, but you're still in a juggling phase, trying to find what your I don't want to say sweet spot again. What you're really focused in on your niche. Well, let me see. Did you put it in the room? No. Well, Melissa, you may be too late. There you are. Melissa Speaks is my YouTube channel. I do a mixture of political content and divination readings. I can tell you that YouTube has recently started changing their algorithm a bit. They're moving away from not liking political content too much. They're not showing it. I guess because everyone these days, present company excluded, everyone thinks they know what they're talking about in politics, and I guess they think people are getting tired of listening to it. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go over to, I'm going to go to a new tab and try to find Melissa Speaks, and let's see. What the hell are you speaking about, Melissa? There it is. How many videos you got? You got 73 videos. Hey, you're on the way to building more. You already have 1.8 thousand subscribers. That's good. Let me put it up on the screen for everyone else. All right, everyone. Melissa Speaks. Look, you've got good looking thumbnails. On this channel, I represent the woman who has dared to dream, aspire, and break through the barriers that society, history, and her own self-doubt have imposed upon her. I am this woman signifies a declaration of identity, a celebration of uniqueness, and testament to the extraordinary potential that resides within her. It's a declaration that transcends boundaries, defies stereotypes, and paves the way for a brighter, more inclusive future. So it looks like a good website, a YouTube page. I'll have to.
It's the wrong one. It's Melissa Speaks to Spirit.
Oh, it is the wrong one. Okay. Well, honey, go over here to this Melissa Speaks then and look, because she's got some good. She's got some good thumbnails. Now I better go over here and look at yours and find just as good thumbnails, or I'm gonna be upset with you. Melissa Speaks to Spirit. Let me find that. Is this where we on? Is this the right one? First of all, you got to be careful about having one that too many people are saying has the same one. You gotta get breaking out there. Let's see. Let's see. Videos. All right. I am gonna say it. Go over to that other Melissa Speaks and study the way she does her thumbnails. I can tell you that your thumbnails, you have to be able to look at it as if you were on a phone and it's tiny little print. And I'm looking at these and I'm not getting a strong message. Like it, is it au revoir, the end of Trump? How about, is it the end of Trump? Kamala Harris energy, hurry up and save us. How about Kamala, hurry up and save us? Bigger print. Yeah, I would work on your thumbnails for starters. You got 25 videos, 328 subscribers. And go more, go harder. I have to see how long you actually had this. But hey, we landed on the other Melissa Speaks for a reason, because we were talking about thumbnails. You've got thumbnails are very important on YouTube to grab someone's attention as they're scrolling. You've got to grab it and they've got to click on you. So I would say go and watch some Gary V videos. Post. You better be posting a lot. So yeah, you can be burnt out too, making all these videos, but you can do it. If you don't have a long thing to say, make a short that day. Put it in your reels. All right, we have gone a long time, almost 40 minutes. Come back next week. In the meantime, go to AromaG's Botanica. I got some new books out. I have Hecate, God is a Witchcraft, Tarot Magic. People have been buying that a lot on Amazon. These are all in the store now. And the Sacred Phallus just came into the store. And then I'm waiting for, which should arrive today, is the Folklore of Plants. So until next week, save up those questions, bring them back to me, and we'll pull cards on them. In the meantime, visit AromaG's Botanica. We are the #1 artisan-based metaphysical store in the South. AromaGs.com. Till later, this is Papa G. Bye-bye.